folks, Species7 here, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Farm Sim 22. We are here of course on Zielonka, and last day of March, but not for much longer. We're gonna turn it into April. There's zip for contracts available. I was kind of hoping that would carry the day, but it's not looking like it. Hope you're all doing well. We can now go to 7. It is a Thursday morning, the 21st of December. There we go. And we're supposed to have a sunny day tomorrow. I'm actually charging up the electric scoot. Looking forward to a ride. It's been a month or so since the last time it was out. So it's going to be chilly, but it's not going to be raining. Alright, here we go. April 1st. Rah rah, sis boom ba. And I think we're going to go plant vegetables. You may notice we have next to no money left, even though we were rolling close to $500,000. I have bought our harvester, our veggie harvester. There we go, and a header for it. So when that comes up, we'll actually be able to deal with it now. So I've also decided that rather than continuously loading that trailer with crate after crate after crate of either potatoes or sugar beets, we're just going to dump them in there and then grab them all at once when we need them. Oh, it is a new day. I haven't actually checked today, so we'll see what we've got for jobs, if there are any sort of contracts. 1st of April, I imagine there should be a few farmers waiting to get things in the ground in one form or another. Oh, here, let's open this up. Throw these on. There you go. Go grab the last one. And then we'll have a look at our contracts. I would still kind of like to upgrade our combine by harvest season as well, but we'll see how that goes. We do still have quite a bit of firewood sitting out at the plant, but of course it's not worth nearly what it was because, well, weather's warming up. There we are, 6,000 on the potatoes and 11 on the sugar beets. So let's quickly check our contracts. It is April now, so yeah, we can beets, carrots, and parsnipides are ready, or should be ready. What do we got? Ooh, a weeding. Huh. A weeding. Here's a baling contract. Really? Oh, yeah, I don't think so. They want it mowed and then tedded and then baled. That's, yeah, I don't think so. The weeding contract's good money. Unless we borrow the gear. See, this again, this is something I'd like to see is I don't need a tractor and a weight. The big weeder, be great for a job like that, but I don't need the rest of it. So, let's grab our machine here. I imagine we'll have to put seed into it. There we go. That's the wrong one. We already did that. We already did that. Made very precise looking ridges it did. There we are. Not sure where they store it all, but there you go. I'm just going to assume it probably doesn't hold bugger all. Alright, we have seeds. Alright, they opened up, so they're obviously ready to take some seeds. Ooh. Does that really say 32.00 liter? I mean, I know vegetables get placed fairly far apart, but still. Wow. Alright. There may well be planters, you know, like regular planter stuff that has been adapted to do this. I'm not sure, I never really looked. But that's okay, we'll try the games built in, well, built in if you've got Premiere, I guess. But yeah, we'll try their stuff. What do we got there? 3, 6, 9, 10 crates of firewood. So that's a couple of dollars that we can look forward to. Alright. So, start with beets, looks good to me. Let's drop her down. Light her up. And let's see what happens. Let's jump in the cab. Oh wow, it goes down pretty dang quick. I guess it's not that bad. But yeah, that is 0.x liters. So it certainly doesn't have a big capacity, but then you look at it when it opened up those little containers, and they were exactly that. I mean, I've got food containers in my kitchen that look like they're bigger than that. Pretty sure my juice container's about 4 times that capacity of those. Okay, there's the first row. Does it change these at all? No, it doesn't, eh? Ugh. Okay, that's gonna be a little awkward. Huh. Yeah. Like, how the heck am I supposed to tell where I have been? Oh, I guess it's a little... Is it a little bit darker? Yeah, I guess it's a little bit darker. Jeez. Okay. That's alright, that's alright. At least there is something to tell us where we've been. Excuse me. Yeah, this is going to be kind of annoying if it's going to run out after a third of a field or so. But we'll see how it goes. Indeed. I don't think I have GPS loaded on any of this stuff. Which in this case probably would have sped the process up a bit. Should have washed my tractor. It's looking kind of disgusting. So I've been thinking a lot lately that this might well be my last year on YouTube. The channel is doing probably at about its poorest level, and when things like that are going on, it doesn't really do much other than just provide a source of stress. And with the issues that I have health-wise, I think the last thing excuse me, I really need is something as simple as this to be stressful. I haven't completely made up my mind yet, but either at the end of the year or possibly come March when I turn 65, I may just hang up the old YouTube hood here and call her a day. I've been at this for an awful long time, and probably through the fact that not much effort put in on my part, it's never really been a successful thing for me. So I don't mean successful by making a ton of money and that sort of thing, you know, but it seems every time I start to get, well, for my channel, a decent amount of views on games, then all of a sudden I'll hit a patch like this where even Farm Sim is getting, you know, barely enough views to support the amount of time that's put into it. So, and this was always sort of the staple of the thing. Even if other games weren't getting views, this always did. And now, you know, there's been days when I haven't broken 20 views on a Farm Sim episode. So yeah, and everything else, of course, is down as well on it. So I am seriously considering just quitting. You know, call 2023 the last year of one last failed attempt. How are we doing? Ooh. Less than... I don't think we're going to even manage this field. I'm glad I didn't decide, oh, let's go all out with veggies and do giant fields, because, yeah. We'd be spending a lot of time zipping back to the old seed bag. But I do appreciate all of you that have supported me for, you know, by watching my videos and leaving the occasional comments and stuff like that. You know, it's been really good. I'm a very reclusive individual. And this was sort of, I think, one of the reasons that I kept at this, even though I've realized it's never going to be anything close to a successful channel, is because it is one of the very limited ways that I connect with the outside world. And for me, that'll be the biggest downfall of quitting YouTube, is that, you know, one of the few outlets I have where I'm not just stuck in my own head all the time is this. And I think there are a few of you, you know, like Sooty Farmer, for instance, that seem to realize this and are fairly quick to make sure that they leave a comment and such on my videos to, you know, let me know that, yeah, you may have a face for radio and a voice for books, but we do still support you. But again, I mean, there was a time when I used to get several comments on each video. Now, more often than not, no, that's it. One or two comments on Farm Sim, occasionally a comment on one of my other series. Usually to tell me either how to play the game or what I'm doing wrong, which is fine. Viewer feedback has, oops, I didn't want to do that, has often led to revelations in games that I didn't realize that I was not necessarily doing it wrong, but certainly doing it not terribly efficiently. But yeah, even that doesn't seem to exist. So, yeah, might just have to finally admit that I'm just no good at this and walk away. So this may well be the last map I see in Farm Sim, at least publicly. I mean, I don't imagine once I stop YouTube that I'll play it every day as I do now. But I'll certainly continue to play. It is a relaxing game most of the time, when things work. And we are out, aren't we? Yes, we are. Wow. Okay. That ain't great. What do you mean I first need to unfold it? I want to raise it up off the ground. Pretty sure when I picked it up it wasn't there. Okay, now can I fold it? Yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean, seriously. What is the point of that? Not being able to raise it up off the ground when it's folded? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's go get some more seeds, finish this field. So yeah, we'll see. I've thought about quitting before, and usually in the same sort of thing, you know, noticing that all of a sudden the channel's really falling off again. But, yeah. Not written in stone, but currently that's sort of my thoughts on stuff. Yeah, it's no wonder it doesn't take long. One of those seed bags, I wish I could carry it on the roof of the tractor. Because, yeah, one of those seed bags would last me for all of these 3 fields. So, I mean, it's nice that it doesn't use a lot of seed, but, geez, they could have given it, you know, even a 50-liter capacity as opposed to 32 would certainly have made enough of a difference. We would have at least finished 1 field. So, yeah. Alright, somewhere in this row we ran out. Ooh, way up at the other end, eh? Okay. And apparently, it says variable seed rate doesn't work, so I'm going to assume that they didn't bump that up with the Premier Edition. That precision farming's not working with it, which is kind of a drag. I mean, this isn't a modded thing that I'm adding to the game here. This is something that Giants has added to the game themselves. And as far as I know, it's not a map-specific sort of, you know. So it should have followed the normal rules. Because precision farming isn't a mod either, it's an actual Focus Entertainment Giants blah 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 thing. So, oh well. It might help, but just to save us a couple of trips in seed by not putting down more than it might need to. But I guess it couldn't put down much less, could it? I mean, if this was corn, we'd have probably cooked through 2,000 liters of seeds by now. But our seeder would have a, 4,000 liter tank, so it wouldn't matter. Yeah, that's pretty skimpy. pretty skimpy. Yeah, I think if I was starting all over from scratch in YouTube, that I probably wouldn't have chosen to do a gaming channel. You know? But I mean, what got me into YouTube was watching Minecraft videos. And that's what I originally started with. Did I not finish that row? No, not really. Pretty shoddy. There we go. Well, there we go. Alright. That will take care of our beets. The reason I'm thinking of running until, like, keep going with the channel until my birthday in March is also because I think at about that point I should be about 1,000 videos into Farm Sim 22. By the way, I have just over 10,000 videos up on YouTube. So yeah, it's not like I haven't practiced. But in this case, instead of practice makes perfect, it's kind of practice makes useless. So, yeah. Like that famous country singer said, you gotta know when to fold 'em. And I probably missed that bus. Alright, so, that's beets. Over here, let's see. Excuse me. What's the next one in line? Oh. Oh, right. You have to turn it off. Sorry. Okay. Carrots. Alright. Works for me. Oh, excuse me again. Down to 70%, eh? Well, we know 100% didn't do that other field. I think these are probably darn near identical in size. Might be off by a bit, just because of the way they're laid out in the, between the two roads. But I think they're going to be pretty close. Yeah, I have to go to outside view. I can't figure out where these things are. There we go. That one looks about right. I wonder if the carrots are using a little less than the beets did for seeds. It seems to be going down a lot slower. Oh, sorry. Oh, there you go. Variable seed rate is not available for carrots either. I'm assuming the variable seed rate is a part of the precision farming. I might be wrong. It might be from some other mod that I've got swirling around in the mix. But yeah. Yeah, it definitely using less seeds on carrots than it did on the beets. Interesting. Oops. Oh no, it is lowered down. It seemed to be taken off at quite the speed. No, 15k, that's what I've got it set for. Cool. Whew. Filthy tractor, man. I think we'll actually get through this field with that. Parsnips are pretty much the same size as carrots. Maybe that'll be good to us too. Maybe it's just the beets that take up a lot of room. Maybe they're planted a little closer together or something. But I mean, carrots don't need that much space between them. Yeah, definitely using less. Because it was about here I ran out on the other field and we've got half left. In fact, exactly half now. And of course the other difference here is, unlike our cedar, this isn't fertilizing at the same time. So we're probably going to have to come through here with the sprayer and add some ferts. See how that goes. And it looks like we did need to use that other thing first, because these sure as heck aren't digging rows like using the seeder. So if it requires these types of furrows, then yeah, good thing we bought both. So pretty expensive thing, planting veggies, man, you know. Because that extra step ain't cheap. That was what, 50 something $1,000 for that piece of kit. We're gonna have to sell a lot of carrots, man. Carrots are usually pretty cheap, so maybe you get a lot of them. I don't know. We can hope. We can hope. Now I think we'll go back and fill up with the parsnip there before we do the parsnips, just in case they're not quite as generous as the carrots. Because we were only at 80% and now we're at 40, so with that in mind, if they were, we could actually finish that last field without a refill, but I'm not going to count on that. Let's switch to parsnipitals. Alright, let's go get one last round of seeds. Let's have a look here. What does it say? Yeah, we definitely need fertilizer. Where it says bad, that's not good. At least that's what I glean from it. It says bad, it's not good. Oh, I've learned so much doing this. I think the wood plant is actually empty. I don't think we're going to produce any more boxes than we already have, which is okay. Again, we've got all year now to build it back up. See, I mean, look at the size of those little containers there. Boop. I think that's funny, they all open at the same time. Ooh, feed me. There we are. And you are instantly full. They do close? Yes, they do. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go do the parsnips and we can call our veggie planting done. Look at this. Got a nice supply of chocolate. Yeah, it doesn't look like the parsnips are going to be quite as friendly. Notice it's going down by 2 points each time. Interesting. Yeah, from in the cab I don't really see too much of a difference to be able to tell what's planted and what's not. Luckily from the drone view, you can see a difference. Quite distinct, actually. No, it looks like they're good on par with the carrots. I'm just noticing that it was dropping by 0.2 liter each time. Made me think it was going to burn through them quick, but I mean, we're only 6% out after a row and a half, so that's not bad. Well, 7 now, but... Let's hire a fella. And let's see what we got going on back at the ranch. How's our honey doing? Ooh, nice. 3 more are full. Another 3 and that'll be done. We're sitting on 192,000 silage. Milk, 7,000. Manure, we've got a lot. We're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with it. And then slurry's getting up there. I think our tanker holds 18,000, so almost time to empty that yet again. What are we missing? Hay, mineral feed, straw, silage again? Really? Alright, well let's get that taken care of, because I can't have that thing not producing. Like I said, it seems on this particular cow shed that, wow, we just cook through the cow chow, man. Just cook through it. I mean, I've been on maps where I wondered if they actually ate anything. Not this one. They pretty much just woof it down on a daily basis. I'm not sure how much it'll actually take. Well, I guess if it took 26,000 mineral feed, it'll take a fair bit of the other as well. Let's actually dump another 20k in there and see. Nice. Excuse me. How is it that in the cow field the built-in grass has so much weeds? Look at that. I don't think I built it on an actual field. I thought this was just a large grass area like it is here. Oh. I don't think the cows are that fussy. They obviously eat anything, judging by the amount they stuff in themselves in a day. Okay. $55 wage payment. That guy's working cheap. Alright, that should keep everything going. It's got a fair bit of hay. That'll run out pretty quick. What have we got for hay? 16,000, sure. Let's do that. That's the one. There we go. Pretty efficiently laid out, eh? Okay. Now that should keep going for a little bit. We got 5 boxes of eggs for sale as well. Oops, I just drove over my sunflowers. Fill up our fuel. Nice. Let's see what we can do for maintenance. $230, not bad. And last but not least, let's give her a good scrub while we're waiting for the hired hand to finish the seating. Yeah, see, I've moved that trailer. We should be able to just scoop that up. Instead of just activating the binding straps. Alright, nice. Good stuff. And they've completed their task. And they have. We've still got 74%. So yeah, I'd have to say that, oh, right. The parsnips are, like the carrots. Oh, we've got some sugar ready to go down to the dairy. Cool. So yeah, next order of business will be to add some fertilizer to that. Just want to see what our TMR building may or may not be shy of. We've got hay, potatoes, and silage, so it's just canola, which is why I didn't want to sell it for oil. But we can deal with that next time. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. And take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now.